You're listening to TehachaPod with Key Budge, Corey Costello, and Greg Garrett.
TehachaPod mini update time. I'm Key Budge, and joining me again today is my co-host, Ashley Whitmore. Ashley, welcome back to yet again another TehachaPod.
Thank you, Key.
It's nice to have you here with me. We want to update the community. Last time we got together, we talked with Don Marsh and Jay Schlosser. Today is update time, so this will be a quick podcast. We'll go through it, but there are some things that we need to update the community. And the first one, the Tehachapi Police Department is going to be hosting their Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. And that happens every April and October. And this will be Saturday, April 30th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Tehachapi Police Department. This is a part of a DEA program that they ask all law enforcement to participate in. So if you've got things at home in the medicine cabinet that are old or you stop taking, we don't want you to flush those down the toilet.
A lot of the calls we get are from seniors wondering what to do with their medications. So if you have, a parent, grandparent who maybe doesn't listen to TehachaPod or doesn't have social media, different things like that, pass this along so they know where to take it. Again, we do it twice a year, so it's a good thing to have.
And the one thing that I used to do was I used to flush those old unwanted prescriptions. And I learned here, since working here through Tyler Napier, that wastewater does not get treated for those kinds of chemicals. So it gets re-put into the ground. So you don't want to put chemicals into our water. Whenever you've got a solid medication, you want to dispose of them properly. Tehachapi Police Department will be taking them. They will not be taking liquids or sharps. Those you'll have to find alternate places to drop off. This is for solid medications. So you can do that 10 to 2, Saturday, April 30th at the Tehachapi Police Department at 220 West C Street. Also coming up on Saturday, May 7th from 9 to 1, Household Hazardous Waste Drop-Off Day. So if you've got items, batteries, e-waste, paints, other chemicals that you need to get rid of, you can do that on Saturday, May 7th at the Tehachapi Landfill. And this is a program that the Kern Public Works puts together.
Now, is that free to the community, Key?
Absolutely free. It's something that the County of Kern puts on. Their Public Works Department sponsors this, and it's a responsible way to stop illegal dumping and give you a place to get rid of these hard-to-dispose of items.
Can I throw in a quick plug here? We're talking about, people just dumping items on the side of the road. Did you happen to notice Love Tehachapi out this weekend?
They are fantastic, and they did a great Earth Day cleanup.
Anybody that wants to join that group, they can just go onto their Facebook page, get information. I just type in Love Tehachapi. Their motto there is the day of service in the city intended to love on the city in a multitude of ways. And that's exactly what they're doing. And this is probably the, third or fourth time, if not more, that they've done it.
Yeah, I think it's probably more than 4. And then also, we should also mention the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints also did a litter removal at the Home Depot and Tractor Supply on Wednesday prior to the rainstorm coming in for Earth Day, and the church cleaned up a ton of litter. So thank you to them. And they did that impromptu. They didn't even let us know, so we found out after the fact.
That's great.
And then coming up on Monday, May 16th, we've got a blood drive. Houchin Community Blood Bank is going to come up to TVRPD West Park on Monday, May 16th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it is a joint effort with the city of Tehachapi, TVRPD, and now we're bringing in the Tehachapi Valley Healthcare District to help promote this event. So the 4 organizations all getting together to promote blood drives here in Tehachapi.
Now, how does somebody go about signing up for that? Do they just show up?
We definitely take walk-ins. It's better to sign up, and we have an exclusive link that you can't find through their website. You have to go to our social media, and then we've got a link that is set to private. So you can only get to it if you go to our social media, and it'll send you to Houchin Community Blood Bank and the Tehachapi Drive, and we've got it on our Facebook, and then we'll open it up broadly as we get closer to the event. But right now, it's for those regular folks that if you'd like to get on the schedule, you can do so. Just go to our social media and then click on the link.
Key, I'm curious. I know you've been kind of spearheading these events for a while. How many is this now that Tehachapi has done? And do you know how much blood or platelets the citizens of Tehachapi have donated so far since you've started this?
My goodness. We're approaching 30 blood drives, and each time we do it, we average about 30. So we're very close to hitting that 1,000 lives impacted mark, which is a big number. Or actually, it's no more than that, 3,000 lives impacted. It's a huge number, and it's something we're very proud of. And we work with Tehachapi Valley Recreation and Park District. Now the healthcare district is involved, and Houchin will be sending up 2 buses this time. So we're very proud of the efforts done by the community.
That's great. Well, our next event after that, May 28th, I know we had a little podcast on this, but our STOL event, Short Takeoff and Landing, that's going to be at the Tehachapi Municipal Airport. You can go to nationalstol.com to get spectator tickets, or if you are a pilot who actually flies in those events, you can also register to be a competitor in the event. We did have some issues with people signing up, but if you go to nationalstol.com, you go to their events tab. I want to say it's towards the top left. When you see the Tehachapi event, there's a little arrow, and then you'll have a few little tabs that show up to the side, and you will see sign up as a spectator. So you can go there. I want to say if you sign up ahead of time, it's only $5.
It's $5 off. It's $10 per person. And the Tehachapi event is called SoCal STOL.
SoCal STOL. So it should be a neat event. This is the first West Coast event that National STOL has had.
And that kicks off Memorial Day weekend here in Tehachapi. And then, of course, we then look towards Memorial Day and what American Legion Post 221 is putting together. They're going to host the parade, which begins at 10 a.m. And their TVRPD is the co-sponsor with that, helping them. But 10 a.m., it's going to follow the Christmas parade route along F Street. Starting at Kmart, or the old Kmart, I should say. Correct. And running east on F Street to Mojave, and then south to Central Park, that's where the ceremony will take place following the conclusion of the parade. So come on down. The parades are always fun. If you want to actually participate in the parade, you can still pick up applications. You can get those at the Chamber of Commerce, TVRPD, City Hall, or the American Legion. Any of those will work. This is a day, and the veterans that are part of the committee really want you. It's about remembrance. This is a day to remember those that paid the ultimate sacrifice, the men and women that put up their hand, took an oath, went out and served our country, and they didn't make it home. It's definitely something that this is put together to keep that in the forefront of our memories, is that there are men and women that have died serving this country, and that's what they want to recognize. Yes. Along with that, the city also has a program you can honor your veterans, again, those that have passed, sponsor a flag or a pole downtown, which will have our American flags mounted on them. So our Public Works Department will begin mounting those just before Memorial Day. So when you come out for that parade on Memorial Day, you will see Tehachapi Boulevard lined with those flags, part of F Street and different other areas throughout downtown. This program probably actually started about 10 years ago, where you could sponsor the pole and have a decal placed in recognition or, again, in memory of a person. You could also do it as a sponsorship for your business if you have a business out here. So we've since revamped the program. It also includes now Christmas decorations. So just so you know, that goes along with your sponsorship. So if you desire to do so, you can go onto our website at liveuptehachapi.com, or you can stop in at City Hall, talk to Grace Delgado. She manages the program, and she'll get you all set up. It's a great program, and our downtown looks amazing with those flags up, and it's just great to see us honoring everyone. And it's only $100, and it gives you the opportunity, whether, like as you mentioned, to do it in remembrance of someone, or if you're promoting your business, that's fine, and it'll stay up year round. And you can see those stickers. There's one out in front of the American Legion Post 221 that they sponsored, and it says Auxiliary American Legion Post 221. I took a photo of that and I put it up on our social media, but that's what it looks like. And these light poles that we have in the downtown are very decorative. They're nice, and the guys put up the new flags every year. They're all new flags, and then those winter decorations, the snowflakes or the holly wreath that gets lit up. So it's a very beautiful thing that you can help sponsor. Yes, adds to the charm of our downtown. And then talking about the charm of our downtown, the farmers market is back. Yes, it is. So we've revamped that. As you know, last year, the city took the farmers market back over from Main Street to Tehachapi. And so Mariana Gutierrez, she is our market manager. She's revamping the program. We learned a lot from last year.
So we will have quite a few food vendors, of course, farmers out there, and then other vendors. So throughout Green Street, and it'll go into Centennial Plaza. Last year, we didn't have the use of a lot of Centennial Plaza because of some construction going on. So we're bringing back the music this year. We'll have the tables set out so you can get some food, eat, listen to the music, and again, get all your produce for the week from local farmers.
Something great to support. It's fun for the family to come out. We saw lots of kids and families come out last year. I expect to see the same this year. I love the downtown vibe. It's just cool to kind of cruise up and down a street. I know I've gone to the farmers market in San Luis Obispo, and they've got their own cool vibe, and we've got ours as well.
This year, we're going to have local performers. We've got a lot of young kids. I wouldn't say young kids, but, just starting out, teenage and up into their 20s and stuff that are up there by themselves, sometimes a duet. But it's great to see that local talent out here and stuff, really promoting them this year.
It's a great opportunity, and if you'd like more information, whether you're a vendor or if you'd like more specific details about how long it's going to run, the different times, if you missed any of it, you can do so by contacting Mariana here in City Hall.
Yeah, so she's M. Gutierrez at TehachapiCityHall.com, or you can call 661-822-2200, and she's at extension 102. So feel free to reach out to her. And if you happen to be listening in from the AV or Bakersfield, it's a quick little day trip, and the weather up here is always beautiful in the summer.
And a lot of our downtown eateries will also offer farmers market specials that coincide with the event, so you can enjoy dinner down here as well.
Absolutely. We always offer it for those businesses to come out. They can bring out, 10% coupon, bring this in mention the farmers market, and that helped out a lot last year for those businesses. And I know places like Kelsey's are still planning on doing their barbecue that day and doing their farmers market specials. So come on down, check it out.
Nothing like walking down Green Street and smelling the tri-tips grilling away over at Kelsey's.
Yes.
Anything else that we've got to include, or did we throw everything in there?
Well, if we just want to throw a few little plugs for later in the year, we will, of course, have our July 4th festival on July 4th. The rodeos go along with that. Later in the year, we'll have the Mountain Festival up here. Great things happening in the summer. Great weather. So come enjoy Tehachapi. Come enjoy downtown.
Love it. All things to look forward to here in the city of Tehachapi. We appreciate your time here on this mini TehachaPod. And if you've got an event that you'd like us to mention, send it to media@TehachapiCityHall.com. We'll catch you again soon. Ashley, thank you for joining me and help co-hosting this mini TehachaPod.
You are welcome.
TehachaPod is a conversation about Tehachapi designed for the people who live here or who would like to know more about this mountaintop community. If you have a question you would like answered, email media@TehachapiCityHall.com. We will try to answer it on a future episode of TehachaPod.